So it's a new day and we have a new friend. I think that's a dog. I can't quite tell though. This morning when we went to get breakfast, they had these towel animals on every chair. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really cool and very cute. It was very unexpected and a really nice surprise. And then after breakfast, we went back to our rooms, just grabbed stuff that we needed for port, because today was Amber Cove, which was in the Dominican Republic. Again, like Grand Turk, it was basically just a shopping day for us. Again, there was parts where you can go swimming or have a beach day. We're not into it right now because our sunburns are finally getting better and we don't want to risk it again. Tomorrow is a sea day, so we may go swimming tomorrow, but I definitely wanted that third day just for, extra protection. This port was mostly a marketplace. There was a lot of buildings. There was a very big shopping area. There was a water slide, a beach area where you could rent a cabana, and you also had the option to go ziplining. Oh, they're having a fire drill for the crew. Yeah, we actually had a tough time coming back to the room because I guess there's a really serious security thing happening in our hallway, and there's security, and they had asked us where our room was, and it's in the hallway, but they let us come back just to drop off our stuff. I don't know what's happening, but it seems to be pretty serious. They wouldn't tell us what it was, so it has to be serious if they won't tell you what it is. I mean, you're right, not necessarily, but it's a big deal whatever's happening right now. We don't really have any plans for the rest of the day. We were only on port for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. We always try to come back early because the ship will leave you behind if you're late. And that's not a game we're about to play. Like if you ever do an excursion through the cruise, you want to do it through the cruise and not through some random person on shore, because if it's through the cruise, they have to wait for you if it runs late or you get stuck somewhere. If it's through a third party, they won't wait for you. So a heads up if you ever want to do a shore excursion. Yes, it's more money, but you get that safety of being allowed back on the boat should anything happen, which to me is worth the extra expense. But we weren't looking to spend that kind of money, so we just didn't do any excursions. Yeah, so the rest of the day is really just a low-key sort of day. Last night was a lot of fun. For dinner, like I said, I dressed up in this really cool pink suit. I have these really cool 80s chic vibes. Oh, there's my husband.
Hello. Don't interrupt.
Okay, so we looked really good for dinner, and then after dinner we walked in on an 80s party, right? Like a music party.
Name that tune sort of dance party. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then afterwards we went to a show which was America Rocks, right? That's the name of it, which was a lot of fun. Oh, and before I forget, we of course did some shopping on shore. My husband got this really cool cane. He collects canes, and this one piqued his interest. That was fun going through security with it.
Yeah.
We had gone to one shop, and they gave us a coupon for the next shop over, and so we used it to get this magnet. It says the República Dominicana. Please excuse the American accent. And then we got Puerto Plata. This one. I love owls. Puerto Plata. I love owls, and so we had to get this one. And I also collect pins as well as magnets, and I got this Dominican Republic pin. And I bought one more thing. Usually these run a little bit more expensive back home, and so I was like, you know what, I'm buying it here because it was cheaper here. It's very comfy, and I love the fact that it's rainbow. I was torn between this rainbow one and this, what's the word I'm looking for? Pastel colored one, and then my husband decided he brought up a good point. Like if you ever spill something on this darker color one, you can easily hide it or get rid of it. Whereas if it's the lighter color one, you might have a tougher time getting rid of that stain. I was like, you know what? That's an excellent point. So that's what I got. And then we got a drink and then came back.
Yeah.
And that's about it. So I guess I'll check in again with you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Hi everybody. Today's the last day of the cruise, which means we need to start packing. So I didn't really check in afterwards yesterday. We had gotten ready for dinner, went to dinner, and then kind of had a low-key night. So after the port, when we came back, I really just grabbed a book and my Switch and just hung out on the would say like the 10th floor deck overlooking the island. It was really nice, and I just hung out there for a couple hours. I was going to do trivia. We've had the same host every day, at least every time we've gone. And this host is amazing. Her name is Olivia, and she was a really great host. And I was a little sad to miss her trivia, but honestly, I needed some alone time. I was feeling really bubbly and just peopled out. Yeah, so that was my afternoon. I had originally planned on reading, but once I realized I had my Switch, I was like, you know what, I want to play Let's Go Eevee. And so that's what I did. And it was just a really nice view seeing the island from the ship. I was also kind of curious to see if we'd see anybody running for the ship as we were leaving. Like I've said before, the ship will leave you behind if you are running late. So I wasn't sure if anyone was running late that day. Thankfully, no one. Everyone made it on board like they were supposed to. And then afterwards, I got ready for dinner. I was going to wear this really sparkly floor-length number, but unfortunately, we had a wardrobe malfunction. The zipper got busted somehow, and I couldn't zip it up. And I was really disappointed, and I ended up wearing this really cute mint dress that I had planned on wearing tonight. Thankfully, it was like dressed up enough to where I could wear it on Elegant Night, because last night was Elegant Night. It's like this backless, like cocktail length dress. I wore my cream heels that I've been wearing pretty much every day for dinner this week. And I had the same floral bag. It was a really cute outfit. So as much as I was disappointed that the sparkling number didn't work, this was a really great outfit. Now, which means you think, oh no, Rachel, what do you want to wear for night? Thankfully, I thought to bring a couple of rompers to change into after formal nights or after dinner, just so I can wear something nicer as an evening wear, but not like decked out in a dress. So I'm just gonna wear this maroon romper that I brought with a pair of heels, and I'm fine for dinner. Yeah, we were just so like wiped last night that we didn't even go to see any shows. We actually hung out at this hot tub. We actually hung out at this hot tub for a while before like actually going to bed last night. And now we're here, the very last day of the cruise. My morning was consisted of, as you can see, oh maybe can you see, packing. There we are. My morning consisted of packing. And then as I was packing, I heard this overhead of the cruise director saying, hey, we're going over the de-embarkation. Yes, I can speak. Presentation. We require at least one person from every room or every family to show up for it. I showed up, but it was stuff I already knew already because this isn't my first rodeo. Also, even if I didn't go to it, my in-laws are here on the cruise with us, and they go twice a year, and been going like that for several years, so they're all hats at this, so even if I couldn't remember, I'm in good hands. Yeah, that's my morning so far. I haven't finished any of the books I brought. I made it halfway through Meet Cute while I was playing Let's Go Eevee yesterday, and I'm not loving it. And I think it's because we just get the start of a story and that's pretty much it. Like the whole premise of this audiobook is a bunch of stories of people meeting, and it's people that are meant to meet sort of. But that's pretty much it. You get the start of a story, but not a full story. So I'm not loving it. And I've only gotten maybe halfway through Sync, like that mermaid story. Again, I'm not loving that one. And I've only got up to 50 pages of that acting as a business book. I'm just not feeling anything that I brought. I brought all these choices and I'm not feeling anything. Maybe I'll finish at least one thing before the cruise is over. But as you can see, I'm dressed for the pool. This is a suit that I haven't really worn this week. I really loved my red suit, so I've been wearing that. But this barely saw any time. I wore it on the first day, and I haven't worn it since. It was a cute suit, so I'm going to be wearing this one today. And I'm going to hang out at the pool for maybe an hour. 2 tops, and then we have Harry Potter trivia. Know for a fact my geeky ass is going over there. And then we have dinner. We're not eating at the usual dining room today. We've decided to go to one of the restaurants on board. But I have no idea what really we have planned for the rest of the day. It's the last day. That's probably going to be, do as you will sort of day. Oh, and it is the last day, which means we got our last friend. And it's not really a friend. It's more of a heart saying, good wishes and all that. Kind of wish we got another animal, but this is very cute too. Hello, hello, hello. I am back in the room. I spent 2 hours outside. It was really nice just looking over at the horizon. It was such a beautiful view. I almost didn't want to come in. I found myself a chair right at the rail, looked at the horizon for 2 hours. It was really nice. It was glorious. During those 2 hours, for maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I read this. I'm still not into it. I'm about halfway. I don't know why I'm forcing myself to finish this. I think because I have nothing else to really read. The only thing I haven't started reading is this, Body Positive Power, and I really want to enjoy this, and I don't want to feel like I'm pushing it at all. So I think I want to wait a little bit before reading that. I mean, this is starting to pick up a little bit. I still don't get the villain's main motive, the villain being her mom. I'm kind of hoping that the mom really isn't the villain here. I'm kind of hoping there's some sort of switcheroo that happens at the end. It would make it so much more interesting if that is the case. Well, I don't think that's happening. After laying out and being a lazy bum on my last day of the cruise, I joined my husband over at trivia. It was Harry Potter trivia, 4 o'clock. I got 19 out of 20 right. The last question was, what is Draco's wand made of? I couldn't remember. It was holly or hawthorn. I knew it began with an H, but I couldn't remember. So I'm like 50-50, I'm going to pick holly. Your girl was wrong. It was hawthorn. So I ended up not winning trivia. And then afterwards, we played a quick round of cranium. I said my goodbyes at 5 o'clock. We're on our way to dinner. At least we should be going to dinner in about an hour. I want to shower. I want to put on some like very light makeup. I'm not going to go all like full ham like I have been doing for the last 5 nights. Probably just some sheer foundation. Well, I don't know why I went also than there, but I did. Just some sheer foundation. Very light, minimal eye makeup. I mean, I still want to look good, but I'm not going to go full ham. But this was a really great last day of the cruise. This week has been the slowest week of my life within the last couple years, and I loved it. This was something I really needed. Tomorrow we leave, so I guess I'll either check in today, later on today, or tomorrow. Well, hello, hello, hello. I'm back, as you can tell by the beanie and how gray and not so bright it is outside. It was 40 degrees when we left and 40 degrees when we came back. It actually is warmer today. It's about 60. I assumed it'd be cold again, and so I bundled up, and it's really not that cold. I sort of vlogged on our way back. We woke up super early. At least not early for my in-laws, but definitely early for me. And I saw the sunrise, which was very beautiful. Probably the last sunrise I want to see for a little while. And when we got off port, that's when the exciting stuff started to happen. Someone's trying to go down the stairs that I'm hanging out on, so I'm going to let them go down it. Yeah, my father-in-law went to help us out, grabbed all of our luggage, including mine and my husband's, and then we left port. And it wasn't until that we got to the airport that I was given our giant purple case when I looked down and saw that it wasn't our giant purple case, it was somebody else's. So we go back to port, only to find out that they were more than happy to take the case back, but we can't go back inside to get our case. We were told that, this is like 8 a.m., we were told that we can come back around noon, and then we can go back and grab our case. Our flight's at 11:15, so that was not an option. So we had to leave our case behind and take the flight. My poor dad. He really meant well, and he felt so terrible. But of course, in the middle of all this is when I started having a panic attack. And when I get really overwhelmed, I start to cry. Which of course made him feel even more terrible. So he goes to hug me. Big mistake. That's when I'm pretty sure the pits of hell opened up and Cthulhu came out of my voice. Because that's when I went, "Don't touch me." Yeah, and all this went down on Saturday. And we were told that we could not call until Monday, which is why I waited a little bit before checking in with you, because I wanted to be sure what the, prognosis would be in regards to this luggage. So I called Monday, and they had it, and they're shipping it back, and it's Wednesday today, and I'm expecting it back by Friday, maybe a little bit later, like Monday. But it's really funny. This phone call was almost too easy, so I'm half expecting the wrong luggage to show up to my door. We'll all find out together. I'm going to wait until my luggage comes back before I officially wrap up this vlog. I guess I could update you on what I read. I didn't finish anything that I brought. I'm still sort of listening to Meet Cute, but I've been focusing more on playing Let's Go Eevee because that has to go back soon and I really want to finish this Switch game. But I haven't really been reading. I haven't read anything at all since I've been back. Just haven't been in the mood for it. I'm definitely in a better mental space. I'm relaxed, I'm rejuvenated, at least as much as I can be before freaking out on the last day. I'm gonna let you guys go. As you can see, I'm at work. I'm gonna go inside and start work. And we'll find out together the state of my luggage when it finally comes in.
2 days later.
I think my luggage is here. I think it's here. I think he's here. I was struggling with it, and I guess when you need a job done, you gotta get the big knife. Love the socks.
Thank you.
Look at her!
There you go.
Finally. Now, is it really mine? It is really mine. It is really mine. So now that we're all back from vacation, I can officially end this vlog. I didn't finish anything that I brought. Like I said, that was my computer. I'm finally editing the last week of the Owls Readathon. I didn't finish anything that I brought. I had a great time, and I am so relieved that this Betty is back too. Well, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess it's ta-ta for now. Bye, guys.